So today's video is going to be on can you apply a silicone-based airbrush makeup with a brush and what is the difference in results with either a brush or the airbrush gun. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright, I'm going to start this test off by taking my pan, my brush, and my Temptu silicone-based airbrush makeup, applying that to the pan, and then I'm going to be applying that to my face with the brush. Let's see, we're going to go half of my face, so from your view it is going to be the left side of my face, but in all actuality it is the right side. Alright, so I'm just dipping my brush in the makeup and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my face like so. Once I get it all where I want it to be, I will then begin to blend it out. And if you are curious which shade of Temptu foundation I am using shade number 7. That's shade number 7. I'm going to make sure not to only apply it to my face, but also add it to underneath my jawline as well as down my neck, because of course when applying makeup you want everything to be nice and evenly blended. You don't want any contrasting like shades or tones, especially from your face, neck, and chest. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to blend on the, to your view, the left side of my face, but in all actuality it is the right side of my face. So just consider from now I'll just be talking about the actual side of my face. I'm blending it out. So I'm going to keep blending on the right side, of course, going down my neck and underneath my jawline to get a nice, smooth, even application. Now, it has been said that Temptu airbrush makeup, especially their silicone-based airbrush makeup, can be applied with either an airbrush or a brush, which brought me to go ahead and, of course, with the request from one of my viewers as well, prompted me to go ahead and film this video just to test it out. So as you can see, the product is moving pretty great with the brush. I'm not having any problems with patchy. It's not drying too fast, which of course is one of the pros of silicone-based airbrush makeup, is that it is very workable, especially because unlike water-based, it just dries immediately when it touches your skin. Silicone-based, you can kind of move it around, fix things, correct errors, things like that. So it makes it pretty useful in the makeup world. So now that I'm finished brushing my airbrush makeup on my skin, as you can see, half of my skin has evened out and the other half we're about to apply the airbrush makeup. So here I'm applying it to the left side of my face. I'm just going to go ahead and add a few drops of Temptu SB number 7 foundation to my airbrush gun. Of course, this is the Temptu SE, I believe it's the SE 50 airbrush gun, which I don't think they offer in the kits anymore. They might offer in the kits, but it doesn't matter because this is about the airbrush makeup. So I'm just going to go ahead and test it out on a tissue. And once I got the spray correct, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it like I normally do my airbrush foundation. Just small circular motions all around my face, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure to concentrate in areas that I feel like that need more coverage. But you want to make sure to blend your ear, of course, again, your jawline, down your neck, all over to get that flawless coverage that airbrush makeup has to offer. Now, I have said it before, the Temptu compressor requires quite a bit of pressure just to push out the silicone-based airbrush makeup, which is why you just saw me protect my eye and why it kind of looks like there is a lot of air flowing on my face, because there actually is. It can be a downside if you're pretty sensitive, but once again, it's one of those things where the more you do it, you just get used to it. So just keep that in mind if you're looking into silicone-based airbrush makeup for yourself or applying it on others, that the pressure is going to be a little bit higher, unlike the Dinair system, the Luminous system, the Boleto system, where they don't have a silicone-based airbrush makeup. So you wouldn't know how much pressure it actually takes to apply. This is a very important key thing, guys. You cannot put silicone-based airbrush makeup in any of those compressors. One, the needle is not big enough to go ahead and release the product, because SB airbrush makeup is thicker than water-based or alcohol-based or any of that stuff. So please do not put SB airbrush makeup inside your Dinair, your Luminous, your Boleto, because it's not made for those machines. It's only made for the Temptu machines or other machines that are capable of, one, dispensing the amount of pressure needed to push out silicone-based airbrush makeup, and also airbrush guns that do have a needle size that would be capable for pushing out airbrush makeup as well. So I did have to add some more drops to my airbrush gun just to go ahead and complete the coverage options here. So just kind of take that into consideration. I did notice that it took less drops to cover my face using a brush than it did with the airbrush gun, but we'll see the results in just a moment. So here I'm showing you the side that I airbrushed first. You can see a little bit of my pigmentation coming through, but not too much. Of course, here's the center view to see if you can see a difference, and then of course the brushed side. So here are images of the three. I did find that with the brush, I got a little bit more coverage than with the airbrush, but of course, with the airbrush, you can just add a few more drops to go ahead and build that coverage, and it still stays nice and light on the skin. So after completing this test, I'm going to let you decide if you would like to apply your silicone-based airbrush makeup with the brush or with the airbrush. Either way, you'll get beautiful results. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.